Hey look, I thought beating lust was impossible because I tried nofap several times and it failed. Why do I have to hold this microphone? Let's just put it over here. Let's go, boys. We good. And this is the one fact that 99% of people don't understand, which holding them back from winning on nofap and letting them becoming the best version of themselves. Because I actually understand this one simple concept. If you cannot control your lust, then you will always be distracted by whatever things that is thrown at you. If you pay close attention, this is why athletes, multi-millionaires, very successful people, or even you that is watching this, fall into a rut because of cheating scandals, exposure to weird fetishes, sexual assault, etc. All of that because they simply lack sexual discipline. But in this video, I'm going to help you go from relapsing every single week on your nofap streak to living a life free from corn. So like and subscribe if you're enjoying it so far. This is a thing that I think, like, again, a lot of people misunderstood, is that it is impossible to beat lust. Lust is actually part of life and we should embrace it. And I gotta be honest with you, I sometimes still feel those urges, those lusts kicking in, even when I've already stopped watching porn. Because it is actually your body telling you to preserve your species by making love and spreading your seeds. But there are actually secret superpower when you learn to hold it in instead of releasing every 3 or 4 days. And I will talk about that at the end of my video. Now, when you're on nofap, let's just say you're on day 5 or day 6 and the urge is kicking in, right? Your brain replays that old corn video that you always loved to watch back then. But the difference between you and the person who has actually quit porn, it's not much of a difference actually. It simply lies in the decision that you choose. When that lust kicks in, you either let this lust build into your body, you start to touch yourself, you start to like breathe heavier than usual, right? This over here is just like screaming at you because you let those things build up through your mind. And then you go into the hub, you waste that seed and thus your very own potential to succeed. Or you can learn to suppress it. And this is why you heard from most people, like, you need to go to the gym to make your mind slowly forget about, you know, doing this, right? I mean, personally, those are great advice, but I'm gonna share the ultimate advice. I wouldn't say ultimate because it's kind of like too much, but applying that, it has helped me to go from relapsing every 7 days to completing the 90-day nofap challenge. Realistically speaking, it's impossible to hang out with your friend every single day, right? Because there will be days where you have to like stay in your bed all day because you were sick, or like you have to skip the gym because of an important event. So those advice that I just mentioned won't really work. And this is where you have to rely on your ultimate weapon, your very own thought. Unlike problems, when you come across lust in your life, you don't face it. You have to find your way around it, and that is the key on nofap. You don't try to defeat that lust, bro, because imagine just sit in your room for like an hour with your phone beside you with a full internet connection. The hub, bro, is literally just 3 clicks away and you're going to resist that. And I bet like 95% of you will fail to do so. So whenever that lust kicks in, I want you to do this. Try to acknowledge that very own thought whenever it appears. Because usually what you will do subconsciously is that when that lust kicks in, you automatically let it build up, don't you? Your feet will kind of like tense up. Your genital area will tense up as well. Your breath becoming shorter and shorter. By the way, like and subscribe if you're related to this so far. Now, the moment you let it build up more and more, it's only about time before you start touching yourself and relapsing again. And when you release, the urge to do it again will always like come back every few hours. So the best solution to tackle this is to be very aware whenever that thought comes in your mind. Now, when the lust kicks in, it will still beg you to watch that old corn video, right? But by acknowledging and reaffirming a new thought pattern, you will eventually rewire your brain into quitting porn permanently. Now, what I usually think to myself, you can copy me right now if you want to, and it's actually kind of cheesy, but it actually works for me, and you can try different affirmation or something like that. It's totally up to you, but you can copy me if you want to, whatever, right? So when that lust kicks in, I acknowledge that thought and I think to myself that I am a person that does not watch porn anymore. Because for every time I watch porn, I take away my time, I take away my attention, and I take away my potential as a man in order to win in life. And all of those are actually holding me back from becoming the best version of myself. And this is why I don't watch porn anymore. I'm not a person who's trying to quit porn, I just simply don't watch it anymore. And I understand that lust is part of my life, but instead of releasing this sexual energy, I rather use this sexual energy to build myself up to become the best version of myself. Now, after that weird affirmation, I always do like a few deep breaths and the urges would usually go away. Now comment down below what you think about it, and if it helps, like and subscribe. The key here is that the more you're aware of this, the better you are at controlling your urges and lusts. For every single time that you're doing this, for every single time that you reaffirm this new thought pattern. Now what your body will do is that it will do all of this automatically next time. Instead of like releasing yourself to corn, you're now taking a full deep breath, becoming more aware about yourself. And this is the secret that I don't think a lot of people possess. If you look at high performing athletes, Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and not just athletes bro, like Nikola Tesla, Steve Jobs, all these other great founders, multimillionaires, highly successful people. They're not only great at managing their money or like very great at sport, but another thing that they're great about is that they're very good at controlling what's down here. I mean, sure, you don't want to be an athlete or you don't want to be a scientist, like who want to be scientists, bro? But you're watching this video that is a self-improvement video and you want to be the best version of yourself, right? The life force inside of you, when you don't release it on a daily basis, it will help you to achieve your goal in real life, whether you believe it or not, bro. Because when you keep this thing inside of you, it will actually boost your testosterone level, which will help you in like a lot of things in your life. Like just search that up. What's the benefit of increased testosterone? And it will say like it will increase your focus, it will increase your creativity, it will increase your productivity, your motivation or discipline, like literally everything you need in order to become the best version of yourself. And look, if I tell you everything, it will take hours to make this video, bro, but I will upload a video very soon about this, so make sure you like and subscribe. And also have this 2 video beside me if you want to watch that will help you in your self-improvement journey. And remember, if you go easy in life, then life will be hard. But if you go hard in life, then life will be easy. Find comfort in discomfort. See you next video, guys. Cheers.